here in Smithfield, Utah. Heritage Park over here has a nice little walkway with historic monuments, memorials, other things like that. Daughters of Utah Pioneers marker 550 is over here. It says that near this location on the south side of Summit Creek, the first pioneers from Salt Lake, led by John Wright, began the settlement Smithfield. The land was surveyed and lots assigned. By May of 1859, they commenced to plow, plant crops and gardens, but did not build homes. In June, a horseman brought word that the family should return to Peter Maughn's fort in Wellsville because of the threatening activities by the Indians. In October, Robert and John Thornley Jr. and their cousin Seth Langton arrived and built the first log cabin on the shore of Summit Creek. They cut and stacked wild grass to feed their animals throughout the winter. They returned to Salt Lake and brought their families with 10 wagons. Arriving in December and camped near their cabin, they were greeted by 7 of the original families who had planted gardens earlier in the spring. The winter was spent living in wagon boxes, tents, dugouts, and cooking over campfires. The first birth was Harriet Hunt, daughter of Marshall and Sarah. She was born in a wagon box during a snowstorm in November of 1859. An Indian attack in 1860 prompted the settlers to build a fort a half-mile east of this location, which aligned with the main street in Logan. 68 cabins were associated with the fort. In 1864, it was thought safe for individual dwellings, and the fort was abandoned. Farming commenced, cattle were raised, and businesses flourished. By 1868, the settlement had a leather tannery, flour, shingle, and molasses mills, a lime kiln, a mercantile store, the Smithfield Cooperative Association. The store was operated in John and Margaret Stringfellow Thornley's home, where farmers, customers, and travelers were made welcome. John G. Smith was called by Apostles Orson Hyde and Ezra T. Benson in 1869 to serve as the first bishop of the local Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Summit Creek. The town was renamed Smithfield in his honor. For several years, the town was referred to as both Summit Creek and Smithfield.